Hello everyone, this is Wrestling Watcher, YouTube channel. It's about watching professional wrestling. So it looks like Austin Theory passed his audition, since it was revealed that he was the masked man at Survivor Series with the curb stomp to CM Punk. He revealed himself, and a week later, him and Paul Heyman, they had a segment, and Austin Theory wants in the Vision, and he was told he'd have to audition. So the main event saw him and Bronson Reed versus CM Punk and Rey Mysterio. Good little main event match for Raw. And Austin Theory won against Rey Mysterio with a curb stomp. And after winning, he was outside, got his hand raised by the ref. Paul Heyman looked impressed. CM Punk was defending Rey Mysterio, had his back turned, was in the corner, and he was met by a spear from Braun Breaker to help further cement and build up their match January 5th. Now, I think Austin Theory is a great fit for the Vision. It's a little bit different because, it's four younger guys, four guys that haven't necessarily been in the main event yet, right? It's not like the Bloodline where you have Roman Reigns there, or even the original Vision for the Vision where you have Seth Rollins on top. You got Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, and looks like Austin Theory. And I do predict that sometime next year, within the calendar year of 2026, you will see Braun Breaker as the world champion. I think you'll see Logan Paul as the Intercontinental Champion somehow. And I think you'll see Bronson Reed and Austin Theory as tag team champions. And you'll see Paul Heyman there as the leader of the group. This reminds me of the Dangerous Alliance from back in the 90s. From WCW, where I think it was a young Steve Austin, Larry Sabisco, Rick Rude. I can't remember the other guys. There's a couple others though they were all just killers, man. And they were all part of that early '90s group with Paul Heyman, Paulie Dangerously, I should say, as the leader. And this is what this is. It's four younger guys getting established, with Paul Heyman as a leader, and we'll see who inevitably gets to take them down. I think what this does mean is that with this group rising to the top heel spot on Raw, I do think the Judgment Day with Finn Balor, JD McDonough, Dom, and Liv eventually have to break apart. Because I don't think you want that group as a secondary group. I think those guys I think that group's going to be done soon if this Vision group continues to rise, which I predict they will. And it does lead to some other booking questions, because if you have Braun Breaker as the top heel champion on Raw eventually in 2026, what do you do with Gunther? Is he the number 2 heel, but yet he's this dominant heel that just tapped out John Cena and he's ending careers? A lot of people speculating that AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar will be next for Gunther. It's kind of weird to have two top heels on one brand, because I don't think Gunther can be a number 2 heel on this brand. My opinion. That's just, I guess it's old school booking on my part. I just, you make Gunther look like this dominant monster. How can he be the number 2 heel to anyone? But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the booking, and yeah, I definitely like this Vision group. For all the issues people have taken with Triple H's booking, I think the Vision is proof that, the things are all right. But that's going to be all for this one, guys. Thank you.